You know, people here, you know, people that how do you say, about
when you castrated the bulls?
Castrate bulls, they never do it in ascendant mode because they're much more levity and they're much more hemorrhagic. So they do it in descendant mode, and that's so with people that do it, and they do it because they know it, and his ancestors do it always like that. Also, when you see, there's more energy to germinate some specific moon movements, and people know it in the past. We lost that knowledge because the way we farm nowadays, industrially. But we try to keep that knowledge. Huh? So we try to, well, if you see animals, like, to explain this in terms of philosophical, Steiner explained the ego, the level of development of human beings. We have been emancipated from these cycles because we can control them. We can turn on the light, we can heat it in the winter, so we don't need those cycles to live because we can control themselves. So we have another life, internal life. Animals has less ego, so they are much more dependent to these rhythms. So they organize their reproduction to have all the birth in spring and summer. So they are very aware of when it would be spring and how to get in the celos is the reproduction period, to have the birds. By example, all the life in the shores, they are very aware of the tides. If not, they so animals has less ego, they are much more related. So if we can do work with animals with this calendar, it's good. Plants, no internal life. They are just cosmic panels. So everything that the plants life depends on these cycles, because if they bud break or they germinate in the middle of the winter, they're gone. So they have to measure hours of cold temperature, hours of warm temperature, hours of light, all that measure in a system, that scientific proof. But they are very awareness of these energies. So all that we can do to be partnership with these rhythms, to enhance the activity to work where the plant is more sensible, we do it. So we organize our calendar of practices trying to reach that. That's the philosophical part of the biodynamics. And those are the three main differences between biodynamics and organics. So it's a completely different way of organizing the agriculture. And it's not easy because you're always come back the thing in a scientific way and try to resolve the problem in an easy way and not the more correct.
And you understand from that ingredients to biodynamic farming. Holistic farming, meaning bringing in other elements that are not directly related to the crop that you're trying to produce, like say bring in horses or wetland areas, or plant other herbs and crops on the property, is a cost that a conventional farmer doesn't have. To use the preps, to prepare them, to make the compost, is a high cost. It takes man hours to do that, and then to do certain steps of the farming technique according to the biodynamic calendar when the star constellation or the cosmic constellation tells you to do so. So there's an institute, for example, in the US it's called the Josephine Porter Institute, and that releases this calendar when and how to do certain things, when to prune, when to put the seeds in, when to harvest the fruit, when to do flower stuff, and so forth. It's divided into root days, flower days, leaf days, and
fruit days. Fruit, flower, root, and leaf.
Leaf. I was missing. Is a farming technique that is by nature more expensive, because usually you just want to send your farmers out, your workers, whenever you're ready to do it, but maybe look if it's raining or not. But now you have certain days you have to do certain things. You can't do them at other things, but maybe it's raining, well, you should do them. But it's sunny, when you can't do them, so it becomes a lot more complicated. So you have to have sometimes a lot of people doing in a very narrow time period the thing that is the appropriate thing to do, and then for a long time nothing. So management of human resources, management of your agriculture activities becomes a lot more onerous in biodynamic farming. So those are the three reasons why, this is what people will ask, why is biodynamic wine more expensive? It's just wine, right? No, it is not just wine. It includes also a different approach to nature and how some people that may be important to others that is not. But there is a reason for biodynamic wine being significantly more expensive than non-biodynamic.
And if you think it's maybe the fish, there's some biodynamic, you have to be opportunistic. You cannot do your work wherever you want. You have to do it when the nature is sensible. A fisherman will never go fishing at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They will go early in the morning or late in the evening when the fish are alive. So in nature it happens the same thing. You can see the plants, how they look in the morning and how they look in the evening and how they look at 3 o'clock. They look different. The color and the shape and the leaf is different. So that affects the moment when you work. When you industrialize, you don't care about that.